everybody, back with a new episode of And with an E. Last episode, so fun. The party, Aunt Josephine's party, just the most amazing place to be. And especially for those that got to go. And Diana, Cole, really eye-opening for all of them in different ways. Cole came out to Aunt Josephine, like, that was such a special moment. Loved it so much. He's going to start, using clay because he's been having trouble with his hand with drawing. So great. Diana really got to see her Aunt Josephine in a whole new way, and you threw her a little bit, but I believe she'll come around, especially with all of her friends telling her it's actually okay, Diana. I love that. And just seeing that, the world is her oyster. She thrived at that party. That's where she's meant to be. Like, God, so exciting. We got to see Gilbert acknowledge that, he wants to be a doctor now. He was really inspired by delivering that baby and awoken something in him. And I love that. And, of course, dealing with that crappy teacher. He's going to have a harder time with it, but Gilbert will absolutely come through. He's so smart and intelligent, and screw that teacher. We got to see a lot with Matthew and Marilla, what their childhood was like, dealing with their mom after they had lost their brother. The mom just never recovered. She just went into like a depressive state and stayed there. And Marilla just, having to raise Matthew, and Matthew wanting to repay her by taking care of her while she was having her migraines. Like, I love that. Love them all. It's the best. So I'm really excited to get back into it. This next episode is called Struggling Against the Perception of Facts. The perception of facts. That's interesting. Let's see what this is about. Here we go.
Will you have me, my dearest Ruby?
No. I plan to have several rows and be proposed to several times just to drive Gilbert Blythe mad.
I vow to be
the most unromantic proposal
and worthy husband. Good Lord, man. Prissy.
What say you?
She heard it? Weird.
So when I see
He's about to pull his tooth.
Crack my nose.
Oh, I did this.
Exactly. Nothing like a little peace and quiet.
My age, some of us manage to retain more of our girlish youth.
Stop.
Hurry it up. I'm trying to remember why I invited you along. Oh, that's right. I didn't. Consider me a burr in your sock.
I think she usually does. A veil?
And don't burn down the house.
I will.
And don't get up to any mischief.
She didn't want to lie.
Sounds like a magic spell for happiness.
Yeah, he does not want this marriage. Ugh. Gilbert, be friends with Cole.
Is it healing all right?
I would love this.
I was getting there. Thanks. Imbecile. Sorry, I don't get it.
If what's about to happen is what I think is about to happen, is he gay? I knew it. This is not good, though. Teacher,
You
student.
disgust me.
Oh. Well, now we know.
Maybe a trade ship came in with some Huang Lin.
Be nice to
Chinese.
him.
I have no idea what you're saying.
English? I want to fight this guy.
Sometimes I find bigotry very inconvenient.
You won't find care anywhere
To
around
put it
here. You should
lightly.
be with your own kind in the bog.
Sebastian, what are you doing here? You look terrible.
You're not welcome here.
Of course.
Kill me at the Christmas pantomime.
No doctors around here for me. That's what the man said. Unbelievable.
Are you that surprised?
CP Railways is prejudice.
I'm
Yeah.
saying that there's no place on this train for your guest. Isn't that right, Isaac?
Come on, Marilla.
Sebastian, I wondered where you got to. I have seats saved for you this way.
Marilla!
Sebastian, I must speak.
Must you?
I insulted you when we first met. assuming you were the help.
Thank you for
He's
apologizing.
never been home to a...
I appreciate the apology and the invitation.
God, he's such a sweetheart.
Disgusting.
Ugh. You're projecting there, bro. You're talking about yourself.
I'm looking to pursue a career in medicine.
My, won't that be wonderful? Finally, a doctor in Avonlea.
Rachel.
Your father will be very proud. Mr. Phillips will be moving on after the wedding.
Oh,
I hope
good.
whoever they get next will actually be interested in teaching. And Shirley Cuthbert is a passionate individual, all right.
To say the least. Oh, Marilla.
Oh, thank you. We can't social cleanse your locked away at school.
That's all he cares about.
It's a wife's duty.
Ugh. Dude, I know you're repressed, but come on.
Of course.
Your parents can pay for a new window.
That's not fair. Billy threw it at him.
I'm speaking to Mr. Mackenzie.
I hate him. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Open your hand. I didn't do anything wrong. You were the most disruptive student in this classroom.
No.
Tell him, Cole. Yes, I love that. Defiance. Love it.
Right, new plan. I'll get fixed up here, and then we go to the bog.
He said new plan.
Right.
Oh, the fox is back.
Why do you think Mr. Phillips hates you so?
I think he has an idea.
He wanted to hurt me today because he couldn't punish himself
That is so wise,
for
Cole.
being like me.
That is so wise.
Like you?
The same as Josephine Barry.
They don't even have a word for it.
But with boys.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with me.
And that's so sweet.
Individuals together.
I love that.
Free spirits. Living our true lives.
Oh, you know what? If it doesn't work out with Gilbert, I'm fine with that.
This medicine is for you, right? Let's go to the bog.
I've never seen anyone in such a hurry to get to a slum.
Imagine it's a beautiful place where black people dance beautifully in the snow.
Oh,
He's fine.
he's on
Just a
drugs.
little laudanum.
What do I owe you, doctor?
No charge.
I'm going to blend it.
I want him to be able to have people that he can feel comfortable around other than just Gilbert.
Absolutely invigorating. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Rachel, what a flirt.
Did you win? Come on, try it. It's Matthew's pocket watch. It belonged to Michael before him.
Can
Our
y'all-
family legacies.
can y'all afford to get it
scattered
out?
on the wind.
Oh, Rachel.
I don't mind a simple supper.
Rachel! Oh, I love
The
that.
pawnbroker was a powerful negotiator.
I was rounding off a 72-hour shift when you got all uppity. Boss rode me till the end like a mule.
Sounds like you had it bad before I stepped foot on that train.
Yeah.
What I can't understand, boy, is someone who was born free and still likes the taste of the boss man's boot enough to lick it when he doesn't have to.
Ooh. Oh,
Steamer's just a floating train. You licked your share of boots to survive.
so complicated.
I had such hopes for you. More so than for myself.
Oh, that's so
I
sad.
want you to live a full life.
There's a good-looking man outside. Oh, yeah? Why is he making us wait? He's smart. If a bunch of women were talking about me, I wouldn't come in without an invitation.
Hope you don't mind me saying so, miss, but you're very pretty. Got Julie Mango shining in the sun.
I do mind. Why is it that men think women are waiting around to be complimented?
Oh.
I'm working.
Oh,
Sorry.
she said what she said.
Good at what?
For a moment, you made me forget all my troubles.
Oh, I think that got to her.
Let's have your things.
What is this someone's name who takes in wayward travelers?
Mary.
Oh, Mary and Beth.
Remember when I wanted to be a bride but not?
I like them a lot.
Said that.
Oh, Anne. Oh,
You gave me too much.
Oh no.
I was hoping for some breakfast.
Bless you, my angel.
Tease all you like. Don't shy away from the truth of how I feel, like some fellows I know.
Oh. Oh. Oh, he is smitten.
I'm very proud of you for coming to me straight away with the truth.
Aw.
It belongs to you now, Anne. Most everything in that trunk should be yours.
Oh.
Your brooch. You reclaimed it.
I am bequeathing it to you. This too will be yours someday.
I only meant that even if your marriage is not all romantical, you can still have the most marvelous life in Toronto, and perhaps one day you can go back to school.
She doesn't know, Anne. Come on, Prissy, you don't have to do this.
Do you remember how quickly we sped through our wedding vows?
They stood between us and our honeymoon. I spoke so fast in my life.
They are frisky.
This is such a pretty little venue. Minnie May, stop this at once.
Minnie May! Love her. Every time. Oh! Oh! Nobody wants this. Call it off. Call it off. Is she really? Yes! Yes! I didn't think she was gonna do it. I really didn't. Yep, it's fine. Yes, Prissy! Live your best life, girl. Run. Oh, wow. The cinematography on this is amazing. I love that. I love that. The joy of making such a huge decision. I really like that episode a lot. So good. Wow. I thought that was really good. I think all of the storylines just kind of like understanding the place of the role of people in a white man's world, what that means for Bash, what that means for Prissy. God, that was so good. Well, we definitely got confirmation on the teacher. I still don't even know his name. I don't care to be honest. He's the worst. But he is gay. And that is the reason he was taking out all of his aggression on Cole. He's trying to punish himself. And the fact that Cole knew that was so wise of him. I really enjoyed that. Cole is a wise kid. And he stood up to him, which I loved. And Prissy got away from him, which I also love. And I love that they showed the scene with Prissy's mom, and just wanting Prissy to be so much more than just a wife, and be able to go to college and be an educated woman, which they've never had in their family. I love that. Love that. Then you got Bash. Loved what we got to see with him. You know, it wasn't just about him coming back to Avonlea and just being around all of these white people who, for the most part, are horrible to him. There are the few that see him as a human being and treat him that way. I'm so grateful that Rachel apologized in the way that she could, and they, you know, helped him get on that train. I thought it was really interesting that the other black guy on the train that was working there, he had that animosity towards Bash because he is also trapped in the system. And just to get to see both sides, and that I was really expecting that to only be what they showed, but to have them have their little confrontation in the bog and to empathize with him, even though he was being really mean to Bash. You understand the place in the world that he's in, and you know, I don't want to say anything wrong, because like that is a part of their culture that, you know, they have to decide on how to act in the world. Like, that's not for me to decide, but I like getting to see the perspectives of both of them. And oh my gosh, Bash, I think him and Mary might have something. I don't think that's the last time we're going to see her. I liked how strong-willed she was. She didn't let Bash just be this flirty guy that was going to get away with anything. She kind of like put him in his place, but I think he responded to that. But at the end of the day, she was like, I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you this place to stay. And I love that. And I love Gilbert getting exposed to that. I like that he's going to have this apprenticeship now. I think I'm hoping that Gilbert is like understanding his privilege in a way that will help him going forward in being a doctor, because like medical racism is still such a thing, and I want him to be a part of the progress of fixing that. So that was great. I love that. You know, Anne was not as the forefront of a character in this episode, but I like that they can do that. They can do that. They can have their protagonists be more in the background and the episodes still be fantastic because of all the characters around her that are so important, and their stories matter too. And I love that. I love that. But we did get to see her kind of wrestling with the fact that she doesn't want to be just a wife, but she's a romantic, and that's a struggle within her, that she feels like she wants to not conform and be like everyone else, but you know, like I think she wants to fall in love, hopefully with Gilbert, but like that struggle is real too, and I love that. Nothing is black and white, nothing is easy. It's everything you do is just so gray, and I love the show for not running away from that kind of concept, to really put you in situations where you're like, every side has a point, and the struggle that people have inside is real, and the way they just project that and the storytelling is so wonderful. Like, the show is so good. So yeah, man, I really like this one. I'm really excited to see now what's going to happen. Prissy jetted, so what is the teacher guy? What is he going to do? I would like to see him start accepting himself. And, you know, I'm willing to turn around on him if he'll stop being such an asshole. Because I understand the predicament he's in. Like, he's so repressed. I don't know if he'll ever come to accept himself, but he'll be a better person if he will. So we'll see. But yeah, man, this was really good. I really enjoyed it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.